Broad Entertainment's back.
Nobody cares, bro.
Oh, I know. I looked at our last views, but
Hello.
but yeah, no, we're back with another podcast.
hmm
First, before going to anything else, I just want to ask you how you're doing.
Considering I've drank like half a bottle of wine and what is it like four? What are these? Maybe like 12-ounce cans of Dos Equis. Pretty
That's gone up
pretty
since we
good.
started talking.
Pretty. It is not a drunk podcast because I'm not drunk. I'm just feeling good right now. I'm buzzing. I guess you could say.
If I didn't have to be awake and at work in what five? Wait, not 5 hours. In 7 hours, I would get a glass of whiskey, but alas, that's not the case.
Nope.
Um, but yeah, before we get started, just go ahead and get the shameless promotion out the way.
Yeah.
You can go and follow my bestest buddy here on Twitter at Mr.Mediocre underscore YT. Same for YouTube. You can find him just by searching up Mr. Mediocre.
Just the
You'll be able
mediocre.
to find him by his trademark hat and monocle.
Monocle. He doesn't have a monocle. It's a mustache now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the monocle's
Oh,
gone.
I must have
Wow.
missed the
Fake
date.
friend. Wow. You don't even pay attention to
You
me
don't
anymore.
even know what my fucking logo is.
It's an ugly. Actually, you had Vegeta there for a while, and I feel like you only had Vegeta there for a while because I had Frieza for like a day.
Yeah, I wanted to be Vegeta because Vegeta kicked the shit out of Frieza last
You
time.
did Frieza the last time. Shut up.
Anyways, you can follow my social media. You can follow me at Views of Phoenix on the Twitters. That's going to be my
Mm,
main platform. You can, I guess, go and follow my YouTube. It'll also be Views of Phoenix. I do plan on doing a quarterback film review on there for the NFL draft prospects. So if you're interested in that, that should be coming up pretty soon. You can follow Broad Entertainment stuff on pretty much all platforms, including the ones that post us without permission.
illegally. It's illegal.
You can either find us by searching on your favorite app, Broad Entertainment, or if it's not popping up that way, you can find us at Broad ENT Pod. Did I miss anything?
No. No, you have not.
All right, well, let's just hop right into it then.
Okay, so earlier, Doug, I was streaming and I asked you if you recall seeing my Snapchat story from yesterday, and you said you did not remember. So, what I was talking about was the gunman at the grocery store.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, dude.
You had posted, so apparently somebody's got a gun at, I didn't
It,
see where you said,
yeah,
but
it was Joe V's. And for those of you guys that don't know, Joe V's is like an HEB owned store. So it's pretty much like a smaller HEB. So, yeah. So, okay, so usually, my mom goes, every Saturday we cook fajitas at the house. And this particular Saturday, like my mom either goes with my aunt. If my aunt's not there, she goes with my dad, my brother, or my sister. But in this particular day, my aunt was out of town. My dad was like washing his truck. My brother was at work, and my sister was like having a little photo shoot for some stuff, whatever. So I was like, all right, mom, I'll take you. I'll go with you, whatever. So we go to Joe V's, and she's buying stuff. We're there. I'm there with her. We're buying stuff, and like we're towards the back of the store, and all of a sudden a bunch of people. We're like by the back exit, like by the storage room, and like there's like an exit through back there, like where the containers show up, like the shipping containers, like with all that shit. Like we're like
mhm.
around that area, and like all of a sudden a bunch of people like start running in our direction. I'm like, I stop one of them. I'm like, what's going on? Why y'all running? And the dude tells me there's a guy who pulled out a gun on the cashier. And I'm like, oh man. So I tell my mom. My mom doesn't speak English, so like she only knows Spanish. I tell her like, Mom, there's a guy with a gun. Let's run. Let's go over there. Let's run in that direction. And my mom just froze, bro. She froze. I'm like, let's go, let's go. And like she was just there, so I had to freaking yank her by the arm and like pretty much shove her, dude. Shove her in that direction to like start like running over there. And then she froze again, so I had to push her again. And yeah, eventually the cops came, so like, nothing happened, like no one got hurt or anything, but yeah, I could have died. Sticky
I've
hat.
just been thinking about how I'm gonna clickbait this title from that.
No, there's gonna be soup or bowl title. Soup
I'll
or
put
bowl.
both in.
Soup or bowl. But yeah, dude, it's like, I mean, the good thing is like I didn't fucking panic. Like I reacted immediately. You know? I mean that guy's lucky, dude. I would have beat his ass with a loaf of bread. It's funny because our good buddy Hector Flores, he saw it. And it's funny because like all this is going on and I have the time to fucking pull out my phone and post it on fucking Snapchat,
Yeah.
That's how like I wasn't panicking. So yeah, I didn't panic or anything, but then Hector told me, go be a hero.
Well, did you?
Well, yeah, I told you I went to go beat his ass with a fucking loaf of bread. I beat his ass, dude. Shit. That man's scared of loaves of bread now.
Kids, don't attempt that at home. Sticky built different.
Yeah, Sticky's built different, bro. I ate them bullets, bro. I literally ate them. Like, I'm like Majin Buu. Like, fucking them shits bounce right off. But, yeah, like, I was, like, mad at my mom, bro. I'm like, why in the world would you freeze? So, maybe everything happens for a reason. Like, like, maybe if, like, my mom and aunt would have went, like, they probably, like, would have both froze or something, But I will tell you this, like, in the moment, I was good. Driving home, I was good. But once I got home, and, like, I sat down, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was, like, kind of shook, like, after, like, it all had happened. Like, it kind of, like, put things into perspective, like, how you could really be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and, like, like, fucking shit can go south at any fucking moment, like, it's fucking crazy. Like,
Just think, I mean, if you weren't built different, you could have died.
yeah, exactly, dude. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, you never know. Like, that's why you gotta enjoy life and, like, not worry about the small things, I guess you could say, and, like, just try to stay happy and just keep going, because like you really never know when your moment comes. Like, let's say, like, I don't know, say I didn't hit that red light driving to the grocery store, and like we were already checking out, and like say, I ended up being behind the guy that pulled out the gun and he fucking shoots me, like you never fucking know, like.
You sound like you got PTSD
No,
from this, man.
I don't have PTSD, but like it really like kind of put things into perspective. And like honestly, I was gonna go to the mall after, like, 'cause I was gonna go with my mom to the grocery store, drop her back off to the house, and then head off to the mall. But I opted not to go to the mall because I was like, you know what, I already had that happen to me. I'm not gonna do anything else today. So I cracked open a fucking beer at like what was it, like 2
And
p.m.
then 7 more.
So yeah, so that's how the rest of my day ended up going. But yeah, like it's pretty crazy. Like I was like, damn, I could have died.
See, that kind of was how it was when I had my car accident. I don't know if I told you about that.
Uh-uh.
Um, well, there was a crash I was in, and it nearly killed me. Uh, and I remember it like it low key gave me a little bit of PTSD, but not like anything permanent or anything like that.
Mhm.
It was like when I went to go get behind the wheel of a car again, it kind of freaked me out. And it sounds like you had something similar where it's like you could do it, but in your mind, it's like, well,
Oh
fuck, this
no,
could
no.
happen.
Something like similar to that happened to me before, like with a car. This was like back in I think it was my sophomore year of high school. One of my friends, he was like the first guy of the friend group that got a car, and he was driving to school, and he happened to live like literally like really close to me, like a few houses down. So every morning when we'd go to school, he'd like usually scoop me up, you know. Sometimes he'd wake up late and whatever. So he'd usually scoop me up. And one morning, you know, he scooped me up. He was driving to school, and some fucking moron, literally, like we were just literally driving on a straight street. Some moron literally was like entering into his house. I guess he didn't see like us coming, but like he literally like turned and hit my friend. You know, like he didn't wait for us to pass. Like he literally just fucking like turned and hit my friend like going into his house, whatever. So that was like the first ever car accident that I had ever gotten in, and that was before like I drove, because like back then I would drive, but I wouldn't drive as much because like at that point I was like what, maybe like 15, 16. So like my parents like wouldn't like let me drive as much. But like once they like after that, whenever I would like drive, every time a car was like, I don't know, say I was like driving near a store or whatever, or like near somewhere, and a car was exiting from the left side, you know, like I would like freak out. Like, I was like low key scared. I was like, oh my god, this moron's gonna fucking turn into me. Oh my god, this moron's gonna drive straight and fucking hit me. Like it was just that side, you know. If it was the other side, another car was coming, I wouldn't fucking sweat it. But like for a good while there, like anytime I'd see a car coming from my side, I'd kind of like be worried of it. You know, like oh shit, you gonna fucking hit me. I eventually got over it though. So
It's the trauma, man.
and like it wasn't even like that bad of like a fucking like hit. I mean, his car did get fucked up, but like we didn't get hurt, so it wasn't even that bad. But like still though, like you know.
Yeah. Um, but anyways, aside from our traumas in the past, let's talk some footballs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a game coming up pretty soon.
The motherfucking Pro Bowl.
No, actually, it's a virtual Pro Bowl.
Oh.
You ignorant. But
Wow.
no. The game we're referring to is Le Super Bowl.
Soup or bowl.
Soup or bowl.
Soup or bowl.
You can't have the soup in a bowl. You can have the soup
Soup
or the bowl.
or bowl.
But let's start out. Let's get a little interesting right off the bat.
Interesting.
So, tell us your predictions on who's going to win the game.
The Chiefs.
Really?
I genuinely believe the Chiefs will win.
I think Brady's getting another one, so I'm taking the Bucks.
I don't know, man. It's like I'm going for the Bucks, but I think the Chiefs win.
See, again, that's the opposite for me. I want the Chiefs to win, but I think the Bucks are going to win.
Why do you think the Bucks will win? Is it because the Chiefs' offensive line is depleted right now?
Well, yes, and I just think the Bucks roster is all around better.
I think so too, but I don't know. I feel like all the weapons the Chiefs have can exploit any defense.
I don't know. I just see this being a higher scoring game. It's not going to be like the Rams when they were in the Super Bowl,
That was
like
disgusting. Like
that
it was like
gross
what,
one.
12-7 or something like that.
Something like it was a
Disgusting.
really low, not
That
really
was
an
like the
offensive game.
boringest Super Bowl in Super Bowl history.
I won't say that, but it wasn't as exciting as others.
Actually, no. The boringest Super Bowl that I can remember was when the Seahawks freaking destroyed the Broncos, and it was like 43 to like to
Oh, I
8.
was having a blast because I was the only person at my Super Bowl party that picked the Seahawks to win that game. So there, everybody was in there talking about
Bro,
how I was dumb for it.
it's funny because with me, it was the fucking complete opposite. I was the only one that picked the fucking Broncos. So like when shit started going south, I think it was like what I think he fumbled the snap and like the Seahawks went up like immediately, or like the snap went over his head and the Seahawks went up
Yeah,
immediately.
he like flung the ball like way up in the air over his
Manning,
head, and it
yeah,
went in the end zone, and they got a safety to
yeah, and then like
start.
they went up like fucking 9-0, and like I think they went up 16-0, and everybody was making fun of me. Oh, and straight up, I told him this. I remember this. I was like, just you wait, fucking, it's Peyton Manning. Just you fucking wait. Well, we waited, and the score ended up being 43-8.
Yeah, no, they got demolished.
Uh,
The only time it was the opposite for me was it was the Broncos in Peyton's last year versus the Panthers.
nah.
I was the only person who picked the Panthers to win.
Actually, that year I picked the Panthers too because if I remember correctly, the Broncos had the number one defense that year, and the Broncos had a god awful offense that year. But the Panthers had the number two defense that year, and a pretty damn good offense. So I was like, you know what? It makes more sense for the Panthers to win. So I picked the
Well,
Panthers.
you were right for the Broncos end. I'm pretty sure the Panthers were like top 10 defense, but I think they were lower in that.
Uh,
But the reason I had picked them was because they were the number one offense because that was Cam's MVP year.
yeah,
So I had picked them thinking that offense was still going to perform, and Denver just they wrecked havoc.
yeah. Hmm. Favorite Super Bowl, like of recent history.
Ooh, I'm gonna sound like an asshole when I say this, but my favorite one to watch was the Patriots versus the
Falcons.
Falcons because I have a lot of friends who were Falcons fans, and they were talking mad shit at halftime about how like I was dumb for saying the Patriots would win and all this other stuff. And then they slowly started coming back, and I'm like, "Hey, hold on a minute. Oh, what? Oh, oh."
That one was cool because that one was in Houston. So
Yeah, you went to that one. You had like sideline seats.
yeah, I had
You
sideline
sat on the
seat.
bench with Tom
Yeah,
Brady and
sat.
gave him the speech
I
to
told him,
get him
man.
to
I
come
was like,
back.
Tom, this is what you have to do, Tom. You got to score points, man. You have to score some points, Tom. Defense, you got to let them not score points. And if you do
See,
that, you can win the game. If you score more points than them, you will win the game. And they won the game. It's crazy, dude.
yeah, no, I saw it.
Yeah, what was it on NFL Mic'd Up? Yeah,
Yeah,
it came out on that. Y'all can Google that.
that's his face reveal,
Yeah,
everybody.
if you want the sticky face reveal, it's right there. But I think my favorite one was the Eagles versus the Patriots one, because in that one, everybody was going for the Patriots, but I was going for the Eagles, and you know the Eagles won. It's crazy, you know.
You just like that game because you were right.
Honestly, though, that one was pretty fun to watch. Though, well, it was pretty high
No, it
scoring
was.
game.
That came down to the wire because the Patriots had a chance for a Hail Mary to tie it.
Yeah, but what's his name? I think it was Brandon Graham got the strip sack.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like we were making predictions. Like it was with my friends. They were like, "Oh, how do you think the game's gonna end, or how do you think it's gonna go?" I was like, "It's gonna be a high-scoring game, and the Eagles win it with a strip sack." And that's how it fucking kind of wound up. You know, they pretty much won it because of the fucking strip sack. So
Yeah.
I liked that one. But what do you usually do for Super Bowl parties?
It depends. This year I don't think I'm gonna do anything just because all the COVID
COVID.
business.
Yeah.
Um, but normally I'll either go to a friend's place and they usually have some kind of party going on where it's like a bunch of people, food, drinks. We're making bets on the game and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If not that, we all go out to like a bar and we pick a side and then we cheer with the fans that are there.
Huh, see. Because usually we throw like a Super Bowl party, or like we would throw Super Bowl parties, like big Super Bowl parties. Like it'd be like at my cousin's house, my house, or like one of our friends' house, or whatever. But the friend group kind of has separated. We've all went on with our lives, and last
Are
year,
you saying you don't have friends?
well, I have friends, but like friends that don't party. That makes sense. But last year we went to a bar, and this year it's looking like we're gonna go to a bar again. So things are changing. Things aren't the same anymore. We're growing older, and that's the thing, man. Um, Friends usually tend to outgrow each other.
Yep.
Like it's like weird. Like you think it doesn't happen because like you tell yourself, oh yeah, I love this person. This person's awesome. We're best buds. We're gonna be friends forever. But like eventually, like you go on with your life. Like and like you don't even mean for it to happen. It's like I've had so many friend groups, and eventually you just outgrow each other. Like you go on with your life, and like it is what it is, man. Like one day I'm gonna outgrow Duck,
Probably
and we're gonna move on with our lives, and I'm gonna be a an astronaut, and then Duck's gonna be, I don't know,
a stripper.
a stripper. Yeah, like you never know, and it's hard to like fucking keep up with each other because like you're so busy with your life. And like I seen this quote on Twitter the other day. One day you went out to play with your friends for the last time and you didn't even know it.
That's facts, though.
Yeah, that's fucking straight up facts, dude. And it's sad like when you put it into perspective because like me and my friend group like from back when I was like middle school, high school, we would go to fucking play football every fucking Saturday without fail. Like every Saturday we would go fucking play football. It didn't matter how hot it was, how cold it was, if it was raining, we would be out there fucking playing football. And then one day it just fucking stopped. It's fucking crazy.
And then you got to reflect on the good old days a decade later.
Mm-hmm. It's like if you watch The Office, um I think it was the last episode. I think it was Andy Bernard. He said, "I wish I knew that we were in the good old days before we actually left the good old days." That's fucking
That's
crazy.
facts.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's fucking nuts. Nuckin' fudge. But anyways, though, back to soup or bowl. Soup or bowl. Okay, so like whenever you do throw a party, is there like a particular dish that someone makes that is a must have?
Not really, to be honest. Most of the time, to be honest, we get it catered.
Ah, makes sense, makes sense. See, over here, one of my cousins, she makes this bean dip. It is the best thing ever. She puts it in the crock pot, like she, obviously the beans. I think she puts like, I don't know, onion, cilantro, and like cheese, Velveeta cheese. I don't fucking know what the fuck she puts in it, but it's fucking good. And I haven't had it in ages. I feel like 3 years maybe. And then like I think it was like 2 days ago, I told her, it's like, hey, better make some goddamn bean dip for the Super Bowl. He's like, well, I'm gonna be in Austin this weekend, so or the Super Bowl weekend, so I won't be able to make it. So another year without Sticky being able to have that bean dip. So I'm sad. I mean, either way, we're going to a bar for the Super Bowl, so regardless, I wouldn't be able to have it, but still. It's sad. Tragic.
Indeed.
Indeed. Indubitably. Indubitably. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Indubitably.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, no. If you had to put your life on the line,
My life on the
what do you think the final score of the game is?
line. I am gonna go 34 to 30. Chiefs win.
34-30
Yeah.
Chiefs. Okay. I think for me, I'm gonna go 28 to 24 with the Bucks winning.
Hmm. I don't know, man. Tom Brady's old. And he sucks in hot weather. And he's playing in Tampa. That's crazy though, bro. Like, for the first time ever, like, someone's playing in their home stadium in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no. I don't know how anyone can just look at Tom Brady's career and go, "Yeah, he's not the best ever."
Peyton Manning's better.
No.
Peyton Manning's better. Oh, actually, dude, did you hear that Matthew Stafford would have accepted a trade anywhere but New England?
I saw
That's
that.
fucking crazy, dude. Probably
I
has to
don't
do with Matt
understand that
Patricia.
one though.
Because Matt
It
Patricia's back
might.
with the New England. Or maybe he, like, he already had some of that Matt Patricia coaching, that New England style coaching, and he doesn't want to, like, go back to it.
It might be that. I could see that being the thing.
Yeah, that's funny, though. What'd you think of the Matthew Stafford trade, though?
Um, Most of the reactions I saw were people saying that the Lions got absolutely fleeced in it, and I don't understand that at all. I think the Lions won the trade by far because they
Honestly,
got
I
two
see.
draft picks and a Pro Bowl quarterback who's young.
I honestly see it as a rare win-win trade. Like, well, honestly, win-win-win trade, because the Lions get a young quarterback. They get, pretty good picks as well. Matthew Stafford gets out of Detroit, and the Rams, I think, are Super Bowl contenders with Matthew Stafford.
I can understand that.
Yeah, so I think it's like one of the rare ones where, like, everybody wins.
Yeah, because if the Rams are pushing for a Super Bowl, then that helps them, and then this helps the Lions with their rebuild.
Yeah, because in my opinion, like, Jared Goff, as much shit as he gets, I think he's an average quarterback. But Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, is like top six quarterback, elite. And if he didn't play for Detroit, if he played, say, I don't know, somewhere like a bigger market, like the New York Jets or something, dude would be getting fucking talked about as a fucking superstar.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, the dude's put up top 10 numbers with one of the worst franchises in the NFL.
yeah, and like there's always something wrong with Detroit, like in the Matthew Stafford era. Like they either had no receivers, and when they did have receivers, they had no offensive line. And when they had an offensive line, they didn't have a fucking good coach. Like it's like there was always something fucking wrong in Detroit. And now he goes over there. He has a young offensive mastermind head coach. He has a run game. He's got some nice receivers as well. Obviously, the offensive line isn't as good as it was before, but I mean, he's dealt with bad offensive lines before, and he was able to still put up numbers. And he had the what, number one defense last year, the Rams. So
Yeah. But you could argue that the Rams could potentially be worse on defense now that Staley's gone.
yeah,
Because Staley was a pretty good defensive coordinator for them.
Doug, this is like the third time in the last four episodes that we've talked about football.
I'm telling you, we're going to become a sports
We're a
podcast.
sports podcast, man. That's what we are. It's official. Just make it fucking happen. Yeah, we should just change our name to Sports Entertainment Podcast. Wait, I think that's already taken.
I'm pretty sure that's taken.
Probably. Big Men
That seems like
Sports Podcast.
no.
The big boys.
Never.
Why?
That's
Maybe we
weird.
should turn into like a food review podcast. Today we will be
But
reviewing.
I'm on keto. I can't eat a lot of
Ah,
foods right now.
shit. Beer review. Oh wait, you're still on keto.
I can't do that.
Fuck. Fuck your keto, bro.
Fuck you.
Fall into temptation, Doug. Fuck the keto. Fuck the
No.
keto. Keto is
I've had
bad.
I've had people fucking tell me I look slimmer. So
Slimmer.
that's motivation. I can't stop.
Slimmer. Yeah. I mean, as long as you don't like walk into my fucking problem, you'll be fine. I hate my
Oh,
problem.
your schmedium problem.
Yeah, it's the fucking worst. And for you guys that don't fucking know, because I talked about this on stream earlier, but like right now I'm in a predicament like where a small shirt would be my size, but my chest and arms are currently too big that it fits a little too tight for my liking in like the upper part, but the lower part fits just right. But if I get a medium, it fits too loose, and I don't like that. And with the fucking pants, if I get slim straight, um, they're a little bit too baggy. Cause see, my legs, the way my legs work for whatever reason is, I don't skip fucking leg day. I promise you. Like my thighs, they grow, but my calves don't. So I have chicken legs, pretty much. What I'm trying to fucking say. So whenever I buy slim straight jeans, like they're a little bit too loose. But if I buy skinny jeans, they fit right from my calves and ankles and all that. But my thighs a little bit too tight. So that's currently what I'm dealing with. Like I've been stressing over it. I've started smoking because of it. I'm a smoker now. I smoke cigarettes every day now because of it. I'm stressing out here. I drink every night too. So
In support of Sticky, everybody who's listening, go to the comments and start just clucking in there in support of
no,
Sticky.
no, no, not. But it's like it sucks, dude. And like I was already picky when it came to like. Well, I'm picky in general, but like when it comes to buying clothes, like I am really fucking picky. Like, yeah, that shirt is not my type. Yeah, that shirt, I don't like the color. I don't like the designs on it. Blah blah blah, this and that. And now, if I find a shirt I like, there's a chance that it's not gonna fit me right. So it makes
Well,
things even worse for me.
all of my outfits are made to be worn or be able to be worn with a hoodie or a jacket.
See, I feel like that's like what I've been doing more lately. Like just throwing a fucking sweatshirt or a fucking sweater or a fucking hoodie over whatever I have.
See, but it has to be able to work to where if it's too hot, you can still wear the outfit without the jacket. Because if it's 100 degrees, you don't need a jacket on because you'll have a heat stroke.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Like, I hate. I wouldn't say hate. Hate's a fucking strong word. Um, I find it weird that there's people that wear hoodies when it's fucking 100 degrees outside. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing, man? Like, it's too hot out here to be doing that stuff. And over here, it gets really freaking hot. Like, summers be like 110 degrees. I remember, like, through high school and shit, middle school, there was like a lot of kids that would wear fucking hoodies and jackets and fucking sweaters to school every fucking day. Like, and it's different, like, if you, like, carry it to school because you get cold in the classroom. But to, like, actually be fucking wearing it to school when it's 100 degrees outside, bro, like, really? You're weird for that? I
Yeah,
feel like you're one of those guys, Doug.
no. Don't you put that on me.
You know what I saw today at the mall? I saw.
Me.
No, disgusting. But I saw
Rude.
I saw a guy wearing a Kotsky jacket.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna go fight him.
Did I ever show you that Naruto jacket I was getting?
Yeah, he actually did, and I was it on podcast that we talked? No, I think it was off podcast. Like,
I think it was off stream podcast. I think it was just you and me talking.
yeah, we tried to get me a Sasuke one, and we were gonna go to like a waterfall and fight, but yeah, we didn't find a good one for me. So yeah, yeah,
But you gotta. Do you have a headband though? Is the question.
okay, Duck. I do not have a headband, but I have a mask, a
A
Christmas
mask.
mask, and I could wear it somewhat as a headband because my cousin calls me Patrick Mahomes because of my hair. So I decided to use this mask as a headband or whatever the fuck Patrick Mahomes wears on his head, and now I decided to just embrace the Patrick Mahomes look. So yeah, I'm Patrick Mahomes with a headband.
Yeah, no. I have a headband. I'm
Naruto
gonna
one.
tighten it every 5 seconds and yell, "Believe it!
Oh God,
Believe it!"
don't be that guy. Do not
I got a
believe.
Naruto run after you.
Oh God, I'm pretty sure at your school there was people fucking Naruto running, right?
Yeah,
Would you ever Naruto run?
no.
Actually,
One of my friends actually used to Naruto run out of our last class
for fun?
just as a joke,
Uh,
not serious. He was doing it to be funny, and it worked.
bro, I'm gonna start Naruto running. Nah, people would fucking think I'm weird, bro. I'm already a
Well,
fucking
it
loud ass
worked for him
motherfucker.
because everybody knew he was joking. Nobody thought he was serious.
Well, see, yeah, I feel like it's different, like when you know the people. But like, say if I were to go to the fucking mall and just fucking Naruto run.
They're gonna be like, "What is this fucking moron doing?"
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could pull it off.
What were we talking about? Oh, Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, fuck Super Bowl, but this is not a football podcast. This is not a
Not yet.
Texans podcast. And by the way, though, I don't know if you saw it. Actually, you did see it. We talked about it. Uh, the retirement. Mr. Mediocre / Sticky's retiring from the internet.
Yep.
February will be.
Good riddance.
Fuck you.
Fucking
You're gonna fucking
scumbag.
miss me.
You're
Honestly,
right.
you're
I
just
love you.
you're just saying that because you're one of the only few people that has access to my fucking like phone number and Snapchat. So
Yeah. Dude, you could delete everything off the internet and I'll be texting you.
mm-hmm.
You won't respond, but I'll text you.
I don't respond to anyone. And
I know.
I honestly like since like we were talking about like fucking what's it called? Like outgrowing friends and shit and like moving on. Honestly, like with me, I feel like I'm like large part to blame for that because like there be periods of times like where I don't fucking feel like talking to fucking anyone and like when I mean periods of time I mean like fucking a week or two, you know, like there'd be like periods like where, I guess like I'm on my period I guess and I don't want to fucking
Oh
talk
my
to anyone.
God. This man said on his period.
I don't know, man. Like I be getting in my feels sometimes. I be listening to fucking Marvin's Room and shit, like for no fucking particular reason.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I be doing that from time to time too, where it's like I'll just cut everybody off. Just don't talk to anybody for an extended period of time.
Yeah,
And then once I'm out of that zone and people are hitting me up, I'll just go, "Oh, my bad. I've been busy."
you know. See, I just hit him with the oh sorry. I just saw your message. I was taking a shower. Haha.
See, now that's the thing. I'm a savage. I have all my red receipts on.
Ooh, ooh.
Like, I don't care. You can see that I read your shit. If I don't respond, I don't respond.
Yeah, but see, like once I walk away from this whole thing, the only people that are gonna have access to me are you Braylon, Hector, um, Patrick Storm. Actually, I have him on Snapchat. Hey, um, Monica and Jasmine.
So me, Pat Storm, who else? Monica and Jasmine?
Monica, Jasmine, Braylon, and Hector.
Oh, I forgot about Braylon and Hector.
Wow, dude.
Sorry, I looked right over their heads and skipped them in the line.
Wow, Doug. Wow. You know what's funny though? Remember how like you were telling me how like when you first added Braylon on fucking Snapchat, you were gonna fucking like you blocked him because he would
Oh
fuck.
no, I removed him.
Yeah, you removed him because he would reply to fucking everything to you.
Yeah.
I was gonna do the same fucking shit to you.
Reply to everything?
No, fucking remove you.
For what?
Bitch, you know why? Remember when I told you about the fucking story notifications?
Yeah.
Well, whenever you fucking set that up for me, you like for the next week or two, you were fucking replying to every single thing I posted on my fucking story immediately.
No.
Yes, dude, I
That is
swear.
cap.
Bro, I fucking swear.
That is
Alright, maybe
cap.
not every single thing, but
See, so you just
most,
admitted right there it's
most,
cap.
most of the things. And I'm pretty
You
fucking
just
active on
admitted
fucking
most of it.
Snapchat, bro. Like, I be posting a bunch of fucking shit on there. Like, you could imagine. Like, at least once or
Also,
twice a
you
day.
know I don't have your notifications on, right?
Not anymore, I'm sure.
No, I did for like a couple days and
Yeah.
then I turned it off.
Yeah, for like for those days. Like, it got fucking annoying.
See,
Like, eh?
see that this is how you know he was capping because
No.
it just went from for 2 weeks straight
Well, it
to
felt like it was
a
two
couple.
weeks.
No,
Well, maybe it felt like it
see,
was 2 weeks. I fucking do be posting a lot on fucking Snapchat, so. I post everything. Like, haha, just took a shit.
I definitely seen that one at least once.
Okay, now we're fucking lying. No, I'd never posted that.
No,
No,
he's capping
no,
again.
fuck you. No, no. I have girls or I have humans of the female species on Snapchat that I would not like to see that. You know, that's fucking weird.
Oh, I post whatever I want at this point. I don't care who sees it. If you gonna remove me. I don't care.
Yeah, I post stuff too. Like yeah, I post whatever.
All right, it's time for our nerd talk, Sticky.
No, it's not, Doug.
Yes, it is.
No, 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 don't do it. Nope.
It's time.
No, Doug. We always talk about that you want to talk about, and these past 3 out of the 4 weeks, foosball. Let's get away from all that. Let's talk about something else, like dog coin or something.
Okay, let's talk stocks, Sticky. How many
Stocks.
stocks are you invested in?
None.
Fucking brokey.
Rookie. I hate stocks. Stocks are evil. Actually, I hate anything that has to do with stuff like that. I actually don't believe in banks. I have all my
See,
money
you're such
under.
a liar.
I have all my money under my mattress.
See,
All 12 cents are under my mattress.
Jesus. But no, you should get into stocks though.
I actually do want to, but you know, sometimes Sticky goes to the mall and he buys $250 sunglasses.
What does that have to do with stocks?
See, how can I invest money if I like to make stupid purchases sometimes.
You don't have to consistently put the amounts in.
I know, but still, like you know, what would I rather put $250 in like an investment in stocks or
Well, you don't
would
even have to do
would
that.
I rather go over there and fucking buy me some motherfucking Ray-Bans? Yeah, Ray-Bans.
For example,
I
I'm
put in
still.
$10 into the dog coin or fucking use those $10 to get a couple fucking beers at the fucking bar.
Well, see, here's the thing. You got to think of it like you're potentially earning more money in order to buy more purchases recklessly.
We'll see, Doug. Knowing my luck, every investment I make is gonna go south.
Well, you gotta do it smart. You gotta pay attention to current events.
Current events.
So like, do you know why that Dogecoin thing is
Reddit
like?
users are like fucking up the stock market.
Well, yes and no. Another reason why it was already on the up and up is because all the fucking cryptocurrencies are going to be on the up and up.
Up and up.
So you know how Bitcoin is worth like 32 grand for one share, right?
Yeah.
That's because cryptocurrency is supposed to be the next like main source of currency worldwide.
Yeah.
And that was viewed as going to be the main one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one is going to be the exact same, and everybody's expecting it to be like that. So that is becoming more of a commodity. So currently it's at like almost 4 cents to get a share. If you were to put $20 into that and then it does turn into the next Bitcoin, you're looking at like life changing money.
Life changing money. Nah, I'd rather go buy beers and some sunglasses.
So you'd rather have beer and sunglasses than like $700,000?
Absolutely. See, it's like you have a chance at $700,000, or you could go get you some fucking sunglasses and some fucking beer.
Well, you don't even have to do it like that. Okay, so the app I use is Robinhood, right? By the way,
Yes.
Robinhood sponsor us. Um, but I use Robinhood, right? When you use Robinhood, if you join off of a link that somebody invited you to the app with, you and the person who sent you the link get a free stock. It's
Ooh.
a random stock. So for example, I was invited that way into the app and I was given a free stock, right? I didn't have to put any money into it at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got OPKO Health, which is a Florida medical company, right?
Yeah.
Currently, and it's trending upwards. Currently, that one share is worth $5.40.
Ooh.
If and like I
Cash
said,
out. Cash out.
it's currently on the up. It could end up being worth $100. That's where this becomes, in my opinion, worth it at least. And I'm not even doing the big stuff.
Like drugs?
Well, I didn't say that.
I don't know, man. Sunglasses are pretty cool, is all I'm saying.
I fucking hate you.
The funny thing is, that day, I went to the mall. It was actually earlier this week. And I had been wanting, like, Ray-Bans, or, like, just sunglasses in general. I'm a
Hmm.
beach person. So I wanted, like, some nice sunglasses. And I was like, okay, you know what? I have to go to the mall. I'm gonna buy some gym shoes, because I need gym shoes. I'm gonna go do
Hmm.
that. Ended up going to the fucking mall. I bought two pairs of shoes. I bought a couple pants, a couple shirts, and I was about to fucking leave, and then I seen the fucking sunglasses store. I think it was I forgot what it was called. I walked in there. I was like, okay, you know what? I've been wanting Ray Bans. I'm just gonna fucking look. I'm not gonna fucking buy. Just fucking look so I can have an idea later on in the summer when I come back. When it's actually fucking sunny. 'Cause right now it's still winter, so it's like not as sunny. So I went in there. The dude asked me, "Oh, is there anything you're looking for?" I'm like, I'm just looking around. I don't know if I want Oakleys or Ray Bans. I'm just looking around those so I can have an idea what I want later on." So he showed me where the Ray Bans were. I started looking at the fucking Ray Bans. He's like, "Oh, you can try them on." I fucking tried on this one pair. I fucking loved them, and I was like, "You know what, man? I'll fucking take them right now." So I took them. The original price was like 200 and I think it was like 200 and something, like plus taxes and all that. And he asked me, "Oh, do you want insurance on them? If you scuff them, if they break, we completely replace them." I was like, "You know what? Yeah, fuck it." It ended up coming out to almost $250. So that day I spent over $500 at the fucking mall and I was just supposed to go there to buy gym shoes.
I've never done that.
Hey man,
I'm not kidding. Like, you want to know what the most amount of money I've ever spent in the mall was?
$232.
Like $50.
What the fuck? You
I
don't buy shoes? Or
no.
you Duck wears no shoes confirmed.
Well, see, here's the thing. I think our malls are very different from each other because mine in Albuquerque are very different from yours in Poland.
Yeah.
Uh, the ones here, I've gone into the shoe store. All of them are like generic and ugly.
Uh
So there's not really anywhere I'm looking at it and I'm going, yeah, these look dope. I want them.
so like you don't have like Foot Lockers and fucking what's it called?
No,
Finish lines and shit like that, yours?
no.
Damn.
We have like more local brand type stores for the shoes.
That's why. Okay, now I get where you're coming from. But remember, I think it was a last podcast. I said like, oh, I don't know if I said it on podcast or like off podcast, but I was like, Doug, I'm gonna go visit you, and I was like, I want to do something spontaneous, something like I never fucking do. Well, the next day I fucking went to the fucking mall and fucking dropped half a fucking K at the fucking mall. You know, like I don't ever fucking do that. Like different, you know, different. You know, I'm a changing person. You know, like I'm changing. I don't know why. I don't know if I like who I'm becoming.
I've never liked who you were.
Bullshit.
Hey, that's rude.
Bullshit. Like I hate being at home now. Like I fucking hate it, dude. Like I want to be out and about, exploring the world.
No, you don't.
I do. It's
No, you
like
don't.
I do. Like I want to be
Then
doing
come over.
different shit. I can't.
Why?
I got things to do.
Ain't nobody like you. What you got to do?
Drugs, Duck. Drugs. Okay.
Do them over here. I'll be right there with you.
You can't do drugs.
Why not?
You're too little.
Shut up.
Your mom would hit. Your mom would beat me up if I go over there and like fucking, you know, give you the drugs.
Probably.
Yeah. What's it called though? What's funny though is like my parents they think of me as like this innocent person. You know, like
You're scum.
I'm a fucking terrible influence, bro.
I know.
Like, and I say it to my viewers all the time because like, and I think we've spoken on this topic before. Like my viewers usually like when they first show up to my streams, like they're all little good boys and stuff, and then like eventually they fucking break and like they turn into this toxic fucking person. But the other day, I think it was like 3 weeks ago maybe. My brother invited me to go eat with him, and I was like, fuck it, let's go. And it was a Sunday, so yeah, it was a fucking Sunday, and um, so we were eating whatever, we were done. So I told him, hey, down to go to the bar? And he was like, I don't know, man. I was like, come on, dude, let's go to the fucking bar. He's like, alright, fuck it, let's go. Went to the fucking bar, and you know we were at the bar. We were watching fuck it was one of the playoff games, whatever. And the fucking the TVs went out at the bar. And he was like, oh, I guess let's go home. I was like, hey, there's another bar down the street. Let's fucking go. He's like, I don't know, man. Let's go home. I'm like, let's go to the other fucking bar, bro. Let's go. Let's finish watching the games. He's like, alright, fuck it, let's go. So we fucking went, and then my mom was fucking texting him, telling him, hey, where y'all at? Why do you take him out? It's like, bring him back home. Blah, 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 blah.
She protecting you
Yeah.
from the bad men.
It's fucking funny because I'm like, I'm the one over here fucking, like, telling him, it's like, you know, let's fucking go to the bars. And it's funny because today I seen my cousin at the mall. Cause I went to the mall today again. And, like, It's funny because like she didn't see me at first, and I decided to be fucking creepy and like fucking walk fast behind her, and then like fucking bump into her, and like she got so fucking scared.
That's creepy.
Well, I mean it's my cousin, so it's it works. It's just like, oh my god, what are you doing? And I was just fucking laughing, and I was like, hey, so what are you doing? He's like, oh, how I went to buy these shoes. I needed gym shoes, but I ended up buying 3 pairs. Hey, we're fucking family. We do the same fucking shit, I guess. Because I did that shit fucking last week. But I was like, hey, there's a bar right here at the mall. You down? He's like, I don't know. I was like, alright, whatever. So we fucking went off in different directions.
Jesus. You need Jesus.
No, I don't. Why?
You do.
Why?
You're evil.
How is that evil?
Why would you do that?
What?
You know what?
Ask her to go to the bar?
Yeah.
What's so bad
Bad
about that?
sticky. Bad
What?
sticky.
You act like you never been to a bar before.
You wanna know something?
Huh.
I've been to a bar twice.
You have not.
I'm not kidding.
You are lying.
I'm not lying.
Twice in your whole entire fucking life.
Yup.
You are fucking lying, bro.
No, I'm not.
How?
I'll take a lie detector right now. I'm telling the truth.
How?
What do you mean, how?
How the fuck you 23 and only been to the bar 2 times?
I don't like bars.
Then what do you do? What do you like?
Death. I don't know. To be honest, I kind of just be chilling. If
Wow.
somebody invites me, like as a group, I'd go. But I mean, most of my legal drinking at this point has been under COVID.
Uh. Oh, well, see,
So,
over here everything's fucking open, so.
no, not everything here is.
Uh,
And the places that are kind of the shittier places where they
yeah.
kind of need the money. So, but like the good places, no.
Damn. Kinda
If you asked
pussy.
me to, I'd go to a bar with you, though.
I'd never go to a bar with you, bro.
I know.
Now, if it was me, you, Hector Braylon, and like, someone like that, then maybe, but I am not going to a bar with one other
Bro, I
guy.
could not do that.
Because that's a fucking date.
I could not go to a bar with that group.
Why?
Because I'm the one fucking tall person, so it looks like I'm like the manager at Midget Pro Wrestling.
Fuck you, ho. Fine, we'll fucking scoop up Honcho.
Bro.
Kidnap Honcho.
Then we look like the two gay dads with our sons.
No.
Oh god.
Yeah, man. Or we can kidnap Honcho. Who else is tall? Another tall person. Well, Hector's 6'3".
No, he's
Hector
not.
is 6'3", bro.
I'm pretty sure he told me he was like 5'8", 5'9".
Nah, he's 6'3". There's a picture that he took with Deshaun Watson, and he's like about the same height as Watson. You know how Hector be working the Texans game sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like
Hmm.
6'3". I think Watson's 6'3", right? Or he's 6'2"?
Watson's like 6'2",
Oh
I
yeah, then
think.
Hector's 6'2", 6'3" ish. Maybe 6'1". I don't know. Yeah, so Hector ain't short. Nah, I'm
I
fucking with
don't
you.
know, man. I was about to say what?
And it's funny because Hector don't even work the Texans games. He works the Astros and Rockets games.
I thought he worked all three.
I think he's gonna start working Texans games. I don't
Oh, I
know.
thought he already did.
Something like that. I don't know. And it's funny because he's a Lakers fan working Rockets games.
He should be banned and
Yeah,
castrated.
what the fuck?
What?
That's messed up.
Sorry, Hector, I don't make the rules.
That's one of my favorite things. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Because you can say anything and say, sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. God doesn't make the rules, so,
He doesn't make the rules. Well, what can we do?
you Oh, man. Oh, man. So, Super Bowl.
Soup or bowl.
Super Bowl. Honestly, though, I don't know why the Super Bowl isn't on Saturday. I fucking hate that shit, bro. Hate that it's
I
on
have
fucking.
no idea.
And I bet the next day, fucking go to fucking work all hungover and shit.
Can you hear that?
I heard something. What was it, Dunder?
Yeah, like holy hell.
Ah, shit, man. We haven't
Like,
had Dunder like that. Like we've been getting rain, but like little bitch rain. Like that rain that's like just here to fuck shit up. Like not fun rain.
no, it's like fucking loud. Like, it sounds like there's gonna be a monsoon outside.
You mean a mongoose?
Sure.
Yes, a mongoose. Well, Duck, was there anything else you want to talk about?
Um, I just want to say thank you for being my friend.
I'm not your fucking friend, bro. You fucking know
Oh,
this.
oh.
Yeah. I don't have friends. I'm a fucking heartless person that, doesn't give a fuck about anyone apparently. So, yeah. You know,
That's rude.
it is what it is, man. I'm evil, not a good person, selfish.
You're not a good person. You're a great person.
Huh. Tell that to the judge.
Sorry, can't. I don't make the rules, buddy.
Fuck you. Quit taking my shit.
Okay, I'll stop just because you asked.
Stop being nice to me.
No.
I fucking hate you.
Love you, buddy.
Anyways, is there actually anything else you wanted to address, talk about?
Um, be sure to stock up for the up and coming race war that's inevitably coming.
Race war. Like
Yeah,
real racing?
sure.
I'll beat you in a fucking race, dude.
You fucking wish,
Dude,
Tubby.
you're fucking slow, dude. I saw you run your fucking 40 time in 8:37. Really, bro?
Dude, you wish.
You know what's funny though? I don't know if I
What?
told you this. You know, Joe, like one of my viewers, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking swore that he ran a 4:4:40. And we were like, Joe, and Joe's like I wouldn't say he's fat, but he is a bigger guy, and he's like 6'1", heavy built, I guess. And we're like, Joe, you do not run a 4:4. And like, there's videos of him out there like running, playing football, and like he's like a rumbling, tumbling type of guy. That's how he looks when he runs. And we were like, Joe, there is no fucking way you run a 4:4:40. He's like, dude, I swear, last time we timed it, I run a 4:4:40. Well, then fast forward like 2 weeks later. Turns out this motherfucker ran 30 yards instead of 40.
Yeah, I was about to say the only way that makes sense if he's big is if it wasn't 40 yards.
Yeah. So it turns out he runs a 4:4:30. So if you make it 40 yards, that's like what, a fucking 6?
Something like that. It's not good.
Fuck no. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's.
probably you, Duck. You probably run a fucking
Okay,
6.
this will be the last thing before we end it. What was your last 40 time? Because I know you've attempted at least one.
Back in high school, uh I think it was like I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was high 4.9s.
See, I've never been a speedy guy. I've always been like a power guy,
Yeah.
right? So mine, the last I remember was like 494, 495, something like that.
Bro, okay, last thing. There was this one guy who ran a fucking 7.
Bro, there are like 400-pound linemen that don't run sevens.
A fucking 7, bro. And like the thing is, like he was an offensive lineman, but like he wasn't fat. Like he was tall. But like he was, I guess, well built. He was built. And he ran a fucking 7. And how the fuck do you run a 7?
I'm not sure.
And
That
like,
had to have been like a lack of effort.
I don't know, it looked like he was fucking trying, bro. And it's funny is
God, I
because he
don't
was the
know.
center, and like we would always give him fucking shit because he'd always either fucking snap the ball way too low or snap the fucking ball way too high. He was dog shit. And he ran a
We had
four.
one center that was almost responsible for false starts every single play in the game because you know how the quarterback hikes the ball
Yeah,
and the ball's supposed to come right after that?
yeah.
He would wait like 3 seconds before he hiked it.
What the fuck?
I don't know why. I really don't know why he was holding it that long, but for some reason they didn't call him for false starts.
That's funny, man. Maybe one day we can like retell football stories. Oh wait, we have to get
Maybe.
we gotta get away from the football stuff. We're not a football
Most
podcast.
of my stuff is not good stories, so
Honestly, most of my stuff is probably like locker room shit.
most of my stuff is like injuries and
You being
like
a fucking bully to the other players.
no.
Dirty ass motherfucker.
Look, I'll fucking tackle you in aim and roll on your fucking
I
ankle.
know you
Fuck.
fucking would, nasty ass motherfucker. You do those fucking
Yeah,
gator rolls.
specifically you, you
Gator
fat
rolls.
fuck.
Fuck, you ain't tackling me. I'll fucking Derrick Henry your bitch ass. Fuck off.
Look, I could tap your
Dude,
leg, chicken leg, and break your fucking
I'd
leg.
fucking.
Podcast
Listen
over.
here, neck motherfucker.
Stream
Fuck you.
all of it over.